Most problems get complex, not because the simple solution won't work, but because our fear won't allow the possibility that it will. Let's talk about simplicity this week on the Badass Agile podcast. Greetings, team. Welcome to the Badass Agile podcast. I'm your host, Chris Williams. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thanks, guys, for tuning in from around the world, wherever you happen to be. I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome. Now, lately I've been inspired to do more things unscripted. I love reading from scripts, but I also love when something takes me, when the inspiration calls, just kind of sitting down in front of the mic and speaking my piece. I hope this inspires you and helps you. And this week, what I really want to talk about is simplicity. But before we do that, let's remember why we're here. I'm going to try this one from memory. To create an elite tribe of leaders who truly serve their clients and communities by doing what matters and what works, relentlessly chasing value and excellence like a badass. There are so many resources out there about what you need to do to be agile, but we focus on who you need to become in order to lead teams. So let's pursue and perfect those fundamentals to create a unique and powerful force in this industry. Now, if you like the show, be sure to tell your friends about it. Help spread the word. Don't forget you can reach out to me directly to ask your coaching questions and give me your scenarios by emailing contact@badassagile.com. You can also check out the website at badassagile.com, sign up for my mailing list to stay in touch. All right, I've done an episode before, and I've even written an article called Agile Wants to Be Simple. There's a continuous drone of new and evolving information about how to perfect your estimation technique, about how to perfect your coding technique, about exactly what to say in a given leadership situation. And my firm belief is this, that there will always be a market for better, newer information. But trying to chase down, assimilate, and integrate all of that new information, for some people, is anxiety-inducing. So I suggest that there's a better way. I suggest that there's really nothing new under the sun, and what we should do is focus on fundamentals. Now, this all came to me as I was finishing up my online Medium book called Field Notes for the Agile Leader, in which I wrote a new inspiration every day for 365 days. I didn't do it on weekends. So for 365 days worth of 5-day work weeks, I had to come up with a new inspiration each and every day. The book is about 5 days away from being done as of this recording, and as I reached the end of it, it became time for reflection. What did I learn? What did I accomplish? And I think what I learned was that the hardest part of writing a book of 365 daily Agile inspirations is that after a while, like the first 50 to 100 days, it was all pretty repetitive. In fact, I would often come up with the perfect topic and go, yes, this is exactly what I want to write about. I'm so stoked, only to go back through the archives and realize I'd already written the exact same article. It was bizarre. And that comes from the fact that the most powerful leadership techniques, and in fact, the most powerful components of Agile, really boil down to 5 or 6 simple, fundamental concepts. And the answers to almost every question that you might have, and I get asked a lot of them, can be found in those simple but brilliant principles and practices. How do you become a more authentic leader? Have a vision and stick to it. How do you become more influential? Have a vision and stick to it. How do you stop procrastinating? Take a really big fear-inducing incident and break it into smaller pieces, set a 20-minute timer, and go. How do we make sure we don't run out of money? Focus on the highest value items first. How do we know how long it will take to get this product out the door? Start working on it, figure out how long it takes you to do a little, and start extrapolating how long it will take you to do all of it. Now, none of this is to discourage. Continuing your growth, expanding your knowledge, and expanding your world by learning new techniques. But the techniques won't save you. It is the fundamental mindsets and habits that you need to do what is frankly the most important job in Agile and in leadership, convincing others to act. Is that really the biggest problem? Well, think about it. When Agile fails, what do we say? Management wasn't bought in. That means they were unprepared to act. I have team members with different levels of engagement. That means they were unprepared to act. I've got no buy-in from the CEO. They're unprepared to act. Stick with the fundamentals, guys. Keep things simple today. Reflect on the foundational practices. Have a vision, root it in service, live it every day, let it guide what you do. Take big, complex, scary problems, break them into small pieces, set a timer, and go. Don't wait until you have all of the answers and all the information before you start moving. Start moving, inspect, adapt, and learn in small, repetitive loops that insulate you from utter failure. Another fundamental that you won't read about in any Agile book is that the root cause of failure to act is fear. I've interviewed and surveyed tons of people from every line of business, from every kind of company. And when you ask those people what makes them happy, what provides meaning for them in their jobs, it is never the money, it is never the promotion. People want to belong to something special. People want to be part of something truly significant. They want to contribute. They want to matter. They want their ideas and contributions to add up to something. They want to be responsible for the happiness of others. Now, given that, we motivate people in completely the wrong way. We dangle carrots and sticks in front of them in order to try to alter their behavior rather than enabling their passions and their contributions. Let them drown their fear by immersing themselves in their sense of purpose. And then let them overcome their fear by taking small steps, doing little risky, scary things a little bit at a time until they feel that surge of confidence, they feel enabled and empowered, and watch what they do. What I want to encourage you to do this week, guys, is to take another look at your practice as a coach, as a practitioner, as a leader. Are you focused on the simple things, the fundamentals? These are the principles that have always been true and always will be true. The wisdom is old and might even seem tired, but you know what's not tired? Is a new revolution, a new wave of leaders who know how to take those simple fundamentals and really apply them fearlessly. Never letting up, never laying off until you've made the difference that you so desperately want to make. I hope this has inspired you and I hope this helps you. Thank you so much for listening and for letting me be part of your leadership practice. You can reach out at badassagile.com or find me on Twitter at badass_agile. I look forward to hearing from you. And until then, I'll see you next time. And don't forget to stay badass.